Accept and ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 wireless?
On his way, sir.
Sounds amazing.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head.
Ain't accept and ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 wireless?
On his way, sir.
Sounds amazing.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head.
Ain't accept and ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 wireless?
On his way, sir.
Sounds amazing.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head.
Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 wireless?
On his way, sir.
Sounds amazing.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head.
Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 wireless?
On his way, sir.
Sounds amazing.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head.
Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 wireless?
On his way, sir.
Welcome everyone to week 1 of the ECAC Fall 21 season. My name is Lauren, joined here by Ravish. Rav, what's going on, man? You excited for tonight?
No, you know I am, baby. I am so freaking excited to get into some SSBU to start off the week hot. Because what better way to do it than just fighting the people that we know and love, true to its core and through animated characters. I think that's how you start the week off right here, Hal.
Animated is definitely the word of the day. If our conversation leading up to our going live is an indicator, we are going to be in for a very fun and interesting evening. I'm looking forward to it because the match that we have lined up is going to be St. Joseph's taking on St. Lawrence. I really like the format that Smash Ultimate is going to have here for ECAC. It's going to be a 3-person crew battle where it's a best of 3. So effectively a 9-stock best of 3 across the teams. And I like that a lot, Rev, because it gives you time to make adjustments, to communicate with your teammates, to be like, yeah, this guy jumps off the ledge every time. You can go ahead and blow that up by the time game 2 rolls around. So I think we're going to see a lot of a need to adapt over the course of the best of 3s and over the course of the season. I always like that kind of stuff.
I think that also is also going to be the name of the day today too. Just overall, just the adaptation that we go and see. So animated adaptation, bro. Call it an A squared. That's what we're gonna roll with today, right? We got to make sure that when you go into these matches, like you mentioned, figuring out your opponents, see what they go and do. What kind of play style they prefer to? Are they shielding a bunch? Are they discharging at you? Do they play Little Mac? Because if they do, they only have one option.
I'm sure everyone here has a soul. Don't have to worry about that.
Look, we're not gonna get into this right now, all right? I have my opinions, you have yours, but let's not discredit that from just what we got going on today. It's gonna be just a beautiful, wonderful time of watching some fantastic Smash Bros. But there are some people that we do gotta thank, Hal, to make Smash Bros. And broadcasts like these happen today.
And it's going to be thanks over to Legion by Lenovo. To stand out from the competition, you need equipment that matches the speed of your thoughts and actions. The Legion Y25 monitor, that thing's a beast, man. It's got a 1 millisecond response time, 240 refresh rate. That's not bad. If it was clutch time for me and some, especially Ultimate, some of these other games that ECAC is doing, and I needed a monitor, I'd be in the market. They got NVIDIA G-Sync compatibility. 24.5 inches, so you're gonna get to look at it. That's for sure. I don't know, it sounds like a really solid monitor.
So you telling me that I can get to look at my monitor as much as I want? Woo!
Rev, if you get the Lenovo Y25 monitor, you can look at it at your own discretion.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. Yo, bro, if y'all try to look at your monitors too, go get the Lenovo, man. You know you got to. It's that right there is a monitor you can look at the absolute most. But speaking of things you're going to be looking at, right, we do have our matches also coming up in just a couple of minutes too. So y'all want to make sure to stick around for that here. But across the board here, though, man, we were talking a little bit about what we can expect. Just the overall format too is also on its own. It's absolutely fantastic. Big question from me, from me to you here, Hal, is like, we were talking a lot about animated adaptation, but I want to zero in on adaptation be the name of the game too. Based upon a lot of the matches you've seen so far, what do you find is like some tendencies that people fall into more often than not, especially on opening nights like these? Like, with just nerves kicking in.
Well, the interesting thing about a format like this is that in week number 1, you don't really know the level of competition that you're going to be facing. Like maybe you've played some of these opponents before and you kind of have that to go on. But in any sort of season format I've seen, there's always this kind of like feeling out phase where you kind of gauge the level of competition. And I've seen instances where a team is like, wow, like we're way stronger than I thought we were compared to everyone else. Like we should be able to steamroll. And that doesn't always turn out to be the case. But there are also times where a team's like, wow, like this competition is a lot more stiff than I anticipated. We need to step our game up. And I feel like answers to questions like that are going to be made readily apparent over the course of week number 1. So I think the biggest thing the teams need to do is just kind of be an open book, I guess, like a clean slate. Just play the game straight up. You've been playing a lot. You have a lot of passion for the game. Just rely on the skills that you've developed and then make adjustments from there.
Beautiful and wonderfully wet sun. Hello, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Just what phenomenal. Thank you so much here. I am getting worded real quick that we just getting stage band stuff, getting into the game just a little bit too. But I want to touch on a little bit what you mentioned just about the passion of the game, right? It's like I find that's something that we have here today. You know, us as commentators, you guys, viewers, and the players that we'll be watching real soon. We're all here because just in the name of the love of the game, right? So since we all love the game so much, Hal, why do you play Isabel ranked?
Whoa. Throwing haymakers out here. Okay.
I'm just saying, man. That's we all love the game, right? We're all passionate about it. So, you know, you seem real passionate about Isabel, Hal.
I enjoy the play style quite a bit. When I first started playing Ultimate, Villager just happened to be one of the first characters that I had unlocked. Okay. And I just kind of stuck with the character. I was really bad with him at first. And I'm a very stubborn person. So when I'm bad at something at first, I'm like, I am going to stick with this until the wheels fall off to make this work. I don't know. I generally never take like a top tier, like very popular character in fighting games or in Smash games. I like finding, you know, like my own way forward to being good at a game. And that led me through a journey of playing a bunch of different characters. I stream. So back then, like when the game first came out, I would play different characters and get them into Elite Smash and then move on to another one. And I learned a lot about the game there. And a friend came over my house one day, and I had never really played Isabel before. But I was like, they're close enough that the villagers should be fine. And I really came to realize Isabel has an insane combo game. You can do some up tilt ladders. Her neutral air combos into a lot. Like you can do a fast fall neutral air into forward air or back air off stage and kill someone at like 50. Her spike is really consistent. Like you can be absolutely grimy to people with Isabel. And I kind of enjoy people not having a good time because I'm doing things to them with Isabel.
Okay. I mean,
but I think we're about to...
man. You just heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Hal wants to make sure you don't got a good time. So
we're about to have a good time. We're getting into the first game. It's going to be St. Joseph's taking on St. Lars in the very first crew battle, 3v3 action. Brad, let's get into it, man. We got King K. Rool and Captain Falcon Spicy.
You know, I was just about to talk about this, saying like when I first started playing the game, I was playing a bunch of King K. Rool because I too enjoy making sure that I have a good time and nobody else has a good time. So this right here is actually what I want to see too. But across the board, you know, just like scatter trading stuff going back and forth, nothing too hard. But you see, play my way, those are getting a lot of stage control right off the bat.
Yeah, there's always a lot of interesting zoning shenanigans at play with King K. Rool, especially if you haven't played against that specific player before. That can be one of the most varied characters to play against in neutral in terms of how they approach things. It looks like the neutral B is going to be a consistent factor. But being able to jump overhead and coming down with the down air, that is Captain Falcon's specialty. So I think we're going to see quite a bit out of that.
I mean, yeah, considering he's doing fine, but just that recovery every single time surprised me with just how good it is, bro. My man was off the stage, and okay, all right. So he's able to come back into the crowd back, but unfortunately exposes his back, though. Sad across the board here, and play my way. I think he's finally started to fall into it. Yep, there we go. Just a nice little love tap. Already first stock in.
Playing their way apparently means eating up smashes. Stock number 1 gets picked up. No suction cup off of the gun. One thing I really liked that Play My Way did earlier was throw the crown out to Driz when he was off stage. So that says to me it's going to be very on point and aggressive about going off stage and making sure that no return is going to be easily done there. So Spike going for the knee. This guy's a savage. Oh no. Oh no.
What? Bro, my man slid him off stage. Just point blank. He didn't even expect that coming. That's crazy, too. It's beautiful edge guarding. Well done, though. It gets the return. Like you mentioned, these cannonballs, though, are going to be a huge part of my man's overall play style, though. But okay. All right, and suddenly we got a nice little turn of the tables.
My, how the turn tables. Play My Way was being aggressive off the side, dies, and then you blink, the second stock is already gone. And these stocks are incredibly important in a crew battle like this, because if Driz is able to take this stock while hanging on to stock number 2, that's big going to the next game.
Yeah,
good. Now up B. All right, Driz on the ledge. He's Play My Way looking for the back air. Driz is like, nah, I'm gonna go back. Gonna look that pitch off, so to speak. Throw one down the plate.
Oh no, he faced the wrong direction. My man
Uh-oh.
had it. That's so unfortunate. I think play my man might be able to come back into this though, but yeah, like it's like yo, bro. Yeah, he's at 176. A swift breeze, okay, or maybe a nice kick. Go ahead and send it off. But suddenly though, you know, SLU they do a solid job of building up a little bit of percentage so far. But the question is now, can they convert it into something more? And yeah, bro, my King K rule doing work.
Yeah, but Play My Ways, he's in the hunt for some crocodile leather boots the way he's going for these down airs off stage. 116 on their final stock, though. A little bit of work to do yet. K-Rule, ton of kill power at this percentage. Ooh, yeah. That missed tech could have been the dash tech ultimately connected. Oh, no!
Oh!
Oh, no!
Oh, no, indeed, my friend. Okay, you was talking about right from the beginning here how important these cannonballs are going to be, but my man looking like a pirate with the way he's landing these consistently.
Play My Way, unfortunately, caught browsing at the plate. Last ball came down hot. Oof. Because it's not something that you expect all the time in an instance like that. You're thinking, all right, I'm pretty high on my last stock. You're kind of going through a game plan of sorts. Even at the subconscious level, you're trying to figure out what you need to do next. Let me get back to oh wait, there's a cannonball on my face. Like that's how it seemed to go for Play My Way, which is unfortunate.
Nah, yeah, it's like the end of the day, but you mentioned before too, man. It's like at that percentage right there is just a lot of kill potential there too. So Play My Way had to play DI almost perfectly.
It seemed like wrap around the cannonball. That was a perfect animation there. I
mean, it was kind of nice, like you mentioned. Like he was just like giving it like a small hug. Yeah, like yo, come here, little buddy. Yeah,
limber. Limber out here. One thing that I like about that game though is at the beginning, Play My Way kind of came out of the gate with a lot of offense. And it seemed like Driz took a little bit of time to really get their own offense going. But once they snuck that first stock away, the game pretty much became theirs. They just really controlled the stage. Didn't seem like Play My Way really had an opportunity to get back, into any sort of advantage state consistently enough. So we might be dealing with a pretty wily K rule here for the rest of this crew battle. I'm excited. You don't see that too often.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind that Percy because it looks pretty nice so far. And if we can get these like consistent back and forth in this game, then hey, I think that's all we're here for. Like we said, competition and at this kind of level, I think should be as fun as possible. And especially when it gets this close, that's when we get into it, we get invested, so that everybody exciting, and then I don't know where Cannonball comes, and then suddenly thinking, well, goddamn.
Well, Play My Way will get at least 3 more stocks over the course of best of 3, so they'll have plenty of time to make some adjustments. Something that I've noticed a lot of Captain Falcon players, I'm not necessarily saying this is Play My Way, but I've noticed a lot of times Captain Falcon players can fall victim to hubris, for lack of a better phrase, and they're like, oh yeah, my frame data is insane. Look how fast I can full out down there. I'm going to go for these knees. I'm going to be hyper aggressive. And that ends up making someone really predictable. So it's like, if you want to play bunny hop Captain Falcon, that's fine. But I know the timing to be able to parry that, and you can find out the hard way. So I don't know. Sometimes you just need to be a bit more measured in your approach when you're playing these hyper aggressive characters, because people expect you to be hyper aggressive.
And I mean, yet again, going back to the word of the days, that the animated adaptation, right? Like yet again, we saw that my man looking at the K rule, he knows that there's be a lot of cannonballs coming at him, so he's either gonna have to set up some Navy defense, or just or might have to look into taking a play style like you mentioned, just like playing not so much with the hubris and more so with the what's the word when you play not confidence but smart, but also sounds like the word hubris.
And me reach back into my thesaurus. I don't know. It might take me a little bit.
Either way, you got to be you got to be real calculated with what you're doing.
Calculated's a good word.
I think calculated is what we're looking for sure. Yeah.
The other benefit of this format is that it is a 3-on-3 crew battle. So not only have Play My Way's teammates had the opportunity to see that game play out, but they also In turn, we'll be able to communicate and say, all right, make these adjustments. I think step number one is don't catch cannonballs with your face. I'd avoid that personally. Well, let's see what other adjustments we're going to make here. So Driz sets himself to 1 stock. And
I think we may be in for a small reset. Out.
No, this is how it works. If you got one, if you finish the last game, that's why I was saying the stocks are so important. So even if Driz had 170% on his second stock, if he won the game with 2 stocks, he goes back to 0.
Oh, see, look, bro, I thought my man was just giving up some homie stocks, right? I was like, okay, I respect it, but like, end of the day, play my way, break it up. Oh my
Speaking of charitably donating stocks,
yeah, that right there was unfair. And Instagram yet again too. These cannonballs are deadly, homie. It's like, I mean, you okay, but let's see how my man can play the edge guard though. Can he do much about it? Is the real question. Looks like no, but King K, my man's gonna be A-okay.
Old battle Seabass. Driz is going fishing for sure with these back airs. Neutral air gets the grab, bury him, up tilt. Oh no!
Oh no! How I'm scared, bro. This is kind of gross. Like
I play a good amount of Byleth. It can be somewhat tricky to find a steady rhythm.
I don't disagree yet. Byleth is, in my opinion, one of the most just technical characters in the entire game too, considering how you're gonna switch your stances yet again and again. But yeah, like you mentioned, it's just about finding like just a little bit of a rhythm. Right, just seeing if you can just get in the groove of things. And considering we already played against K rule once too, I'm sure play my way in those now to play a little bit more defensive. You'll get caught at his motions and should be okay though. Oh, okay, he's fine. He's fine. Okay,
right, so that's a double jump.
No, wait.
Oh, Driz, you're wrong for that. Driz, you know you're wrong for that one.
No, man.
No. Oh,
Driz, why you gotta do that, fam? You know, I really thought we was gonna have a double cannon ending. Like, just
I felt a little bad because I was like, step one, don't catch the cannonball with your face, and I was like, step one, didn't make it in the communication.
Unfortunately not. But that's okay.
I'm really impressed with what Driz was able to put together there. Effectively a 3 stock, didn't lose a stock for their trouble there. Mm-hmm. It just seemed like Seabass. There are a lot of low percentage bread and butters that Byleth can get. That are very important for Byleth's ability to take stocks at an effective pace, but also you need to be able to land these strong hits of forward air and back air. The tippers are incredibly important for Byleth, and I don't think Seabass was able to connect any of them. And when that happens, it can be hard to really establish yourself. And if you're not able to jump around cannonballs and handle the neutral, limbo bar that can be the crown, it can look like what we saw.
Yeah, because like you saw Driz though, he was just so good at closing the distance, just consistent with those crown tosses. Like my man stepping back, and more often than not, if he got the hit too, that led into at least like 50 to 20% being built up on his bar over and over, right? So I think with the game going into this third match, it's probably like more often than not just spacing, right? Making sure that you're not letting him get into that K rule range, because we've seen what happens when he does it consistently and dodges them crowns and cannonballs. I mean, that's just to go ahead and press that X button 1-2 time. I think you're gonna be A-okay. I know, like it's like we do got those 2 platforms above you too, just like just a little bit of back and forth and just making sure that you're staying safe and everybody's okay and having a good time.
I think the big thing that St. Joe's needs to work on or consider in dealing with this crocodile is Driz is going to be looking to take stocks early. Seabass's first and third stock, like that back air, it just seemed like Seabass is just used to being able to get back to the ledge. It's like, all right, you know, I need to jump up B here, get back to the ledge, I can get back to playing the game. Meanwhile, Driz is like, no, I'm already out here. I'm hitting you with a neutral air. Like, if there was no other player on the stage at all, Seabass gets back fine. If there was no other player on the stage at all, he's able to hang out above the ledge on his first stock. But Driz is like, no, my turn is not yet over. Like, I'm jumping up here, I'm getting this spike, and it's really going to be up to the players of St. Joseph's to be ready for that, because that's a level of aggression that isn't often seen, except at the high competitive level, and they're being introduced to it right now.
Yeah, 110%. Like, Driz plays like he's always positive on frame. Like, he's just consistently. My man,
My
not
turn.
stopping,
It's
bro.
my turn.
It is always my turn, bro. But I mean, let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and change the turns a little bit. Okay, we can all have you on heavy a little bit. I like this.
St. Joseph's with the DDD closer. I like it. The DDD anchor, fabled. All right,
man. If I'm running a relay race, I want DDD as my anchor, man.
Okay.
I wanted to be at the finish line when I hand the baton. I'm ready to go with the hammer.
I'm wondering if Bryce here, you know, is truly a DDD main, or if this is just like a cheeky response to the K rule. It's like, all right, you want to do some wild stuff with a big boy? We can do one of those too. Dash attack. Driz like, no, mine connects. And look at the trades on these projectiles, man. It's about to be wild.
Yeah, bro, it's going back and forth, which honestly, I'm liking it so far, because like this is considering the similar play style of these two, like moving back and forth. Driz! Okay, my man almost had it though. Okay, comes the recovery. Suddenly we getting much more closer of a game. I like this, huh?
Me too. Correct DI, keeping Driz's final stock alive. Roll back to center. Cannonball the wrong way, doesn't get punished, gets a grab, back throw. Oh, Gordo not working out this time. Clean back air. Crown goes to the Gordo.
All right, straight up hammer. Oh.
Uh-oh.
It's a little bit close. Okay.
Hello?
And wait, yo.
Oh,
Wait.
no.
Run that back real quick.
Rev. Did you have, you know, when you signed up, you know, we've both been really excited to jump into ECAC fall 2021. I personally did not have King DDD killing with a forward throw week 1 on my bingo card.
Let me go ahead
I've
and
never
check
seen
real
that
quick.
kill.
Let me go ahead and check my bingo card.
Please.
Yeah, let me go ahead and see. So I've already crossed out A down. Sun doesn't set in Hawaii. You know, Hal's 6'9", but like did not have DDD doing that to nobody, bro.
Cause it was like it was the third one. Like it was.
Yeah,
I'm so amazed. Now, to Bryce's credit, one thing that's going for them, you can see there, when they won, they were at 111. So they've effectively saved themselves 111% worth of damage, because now they'll be able to start the next game with all 3 stocks intact. So we could see the fabled, you know, run back. They did select Bryce to be their final player for a reason, and typically in these crew battle fashions, you're kind of incentivized to have your, if not your best player, like perhaps like your most clutch, the player that can best handle pressure, have them be last. So this could be Bryce's time to shine with King DDD, no less.
it's I mean, considering what we witnessed so far, I see why he's the anchor. I genuinely feel that coursing through my veins, bro. All them grabs, bro. My man was edge guarding like a boss, and just like consistently, you saw, bro. It's like Driz went up, just didn't know what to do, couldn't handle it. And all right, we off the DDD.
Now, my immediate question here is, how is DDD's neutral air going to interact with Pyramithra? Oh no.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Oh, no.
I'm sure we'll be back in just a couple of seconds. Ain't no thing. Y'all know how Nintendo is, bro. Sakurai probably like, wait, hold on. Like, I want DDD back, bro. That was kind of fun. What y'all doing?
I imagine that they're going to play it out because I don't think they have any idea that we're not going to be able to spectate. But I was curious to know how DDD's neutral air handles the interactions with Pyramithra, because if it has higher priority over, some of the mainstay attacks that particularly Mithra has, and like her up airs and all that, if that beats it out, I can see DDD doing very well. If not, then the DDD player can pretty much just put their controller down because they're just gonna they're going to be combo food at the low percentages at the very least. So
would be an experience to behold. I remember it almost reminds me of the first time I played against Min as a Shoto, not just any Shoto, as Ryu. So you can be sure at a certain point I was like, yo, don't worry, I was 4B, I'll just go ahead, do a couple of Hadokens, close the gap, I'll be fine, right?
Sure.
No.
That's
That's exactly what happened. There was, when you just get to watch your character play the game without you, because he spends so long in the air, you don't even get to interact, bro. That's what's up.
That's the Smash Brothers out of body experience, where it's like you're looking at the game being played, but you're not really even there. Yeah.
No, you're not.
That can be tough. It's a
bad time. Yeah, it's almost like being in one of those dreams where you can control what happens, except you just watch it from the outside. You sleep and you're like, wait, one are doing nothing. That's why, because you sleep. In game and in real life, though. But nonetheless, though, man, I'm sure we'll be back into the next game in just a couple of seconds here. I'm getting word that we should be there as well. So, ain't no thing.
Actually, while we get everything squared away, we're going to take a short break. Don't go anywhere. A lot more action between St. Joseph's and St. Lawrence. Don't go anywhere.
Pew, pew.
Sounds amazing.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head.
Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is.
We in. Let's go. All right.
Welcome back.
And let's go. Pyramithra matchup played out real fast, and we got the boy Ness back at it. Me and Hal. What's up, Hal?
All right, I'm looking forward. When the game first started and Bryce was moving around, I was like, did he really 3-stock Pyramithra as King DDD? But no, it went down the last stock. But Bryce has been able to keep the team alive. DDD versus Ness. He looks to be pretty versed in this matchup. Bryce is gonna have to continue to be clutch for St. Joe's. See if he can do it.
I gotta say, man, every single time I played against a Ness player, I personally had an adverse experience, but I know that being a Ness player takes a lot out of you. So it's okay. I forgive all of y'all, though. But going into, like you mentioned, yeah, my man sees to know the matchup inside and out, playing the space and hits beautifully, though. But Archer suddenly finds his way back in. Can he convert? No! Get smacked away right off the bat, too. Oh, beautiful conversion by Bryce. And he lands the hit.
What? Manages to snipe him off the side B. In terms of a percentage, 65.7 with 2 stocks to go. Not the worst situation to be in. I'm really impressed with Bryce's ability to just get away from Ness's aerials. Like the forward air, I thought that would be a huge problem in this matchup. But look, we're already seeing Orchard up to 81%. Bryce is doing this.
Bro, my man only got just he lands it again?
No.
No way, bro. That's gross. Bro, my man is American Sniper. What do you mean? Okay.
Get back.
Recovery. He didn't get touched. He's fine. So he back on the stage, though. 104 though here at house. So it's like his might be cutting a little bit close if he let's get close, but it's okay.
46.3 air dodges away from the PK Thunder. Oh no. Has the presence of mind to get off the
Oh,
not like this. Oh no.
Oh no.
He was cooking.
He was there.
He brought it back.
He just barely couldn't touch that frame on the stage, man. Just like he was like a hair off, bro. But you mentioned it, yeah, bro. There's a reason why Bryce is the anchor. My man was killing it. It's like just right off the bat to boot. But hey, you know, like if you look at the overall battle too, we saw like the K Rule doing a lot of work. And now we see Bryce doing a lot of work. So my message to you all is clearly just play heavies.
Yeah,
Easy
just play the
clap.
big boys. Done.
Yeah.
Now, Rev, I do have a question for you. When I play Smash Brothers, you know, sometimes I'll see unfortunate circumstances befall even the best of us, and I kind of put it on a graded scale. You know, is something a shame or not? And if it is a shame, is it a complete shame, a partial shame? I'm talking 70%. So I ask you, based off of Bryce's situation there, of bringing it all the way back to final stock from the depths, just to SD like that, would you say that that's a shame?
I think that's an 8 out of 10, hell.
Yeah.
That's a darn shame.
You think that's only an 80% shame?
Yeah, I mean, look, okay.
Not
look,
a full complete shame, but just
No. Look, man, I don't like to overestimate a lot of things too, because at the end of the day, like, to be fair, they were in that position right by the end of it. You know, it wasn't like grand finals. It's opening day. We still got 2 more matches. We're fine. This is a BO3. We're gonna be okay. Cause like it's not like the full shame. If this was, let's say, you know, final match of this BO3 and suddenly my man was right there. And to be fair, his percentage was a bit on the higher side, right? We was looking at them Reds, the 100s, the 120s. So it's like things could have gone a little bit either way. So if he was at like 80, I was like, that's a 9, but it's not 10 yet. I think we still got a ways to go, man. I have hope.
Rav, man, your shame sensitivity is alarmingly low. That's at least a shame to me. For it to be a shame for Rav, like Sakurai has to come and just delete the character, like just delete King DDD outright. Like they'd be like, yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, he's playing the game and then the whole character got removed from the game. Yeah, that's tough.
It'd be a bad time. But you forget. I've played on like it's like end of the day, man. Look. Uninteractability is like has been my specialty in Smash Bros. Right? So it's like my pain tolerance is very high because I know what it's like to hop into a game, look at a character, and I put down my controller and I just wait for it to be over. That's it. That's me, man.
That's very zen of you.
Thank you. It's like, it's like I feel as though I've come a long way from where I was when I started playing this game. You know, when I used to think I was all that playing Lucario and ZSS, and then I realized like, no, I'm just cool back. I'm gonna play Samus. I'll play Bowser, and then I will always spam forward B. If I get the grab, great. Let's go. Yeah. I'm going down. You go down with me. If I don't, hey, I'll catch you next match.
GG's. GG's. Like, oh, I missed up. Handshake. Good game. Good game.
Yes.
You know, I like the approach there. I'm very curious to see how game number 2 is going to go between these two teams. When you look at the crew battle order of their characters, I don't know if they can or if they will make any changes to their order. But Captain Falcon at the beginning, I think, can be tough because Captain Falcon is a pretty common character. Almost everyone kind of has a generalized game plan against that character. Now, as on the other side of that, K. Rool, you don't see too many K. Rools, and when you do, they're not played to the level we've seen Driz play this character. So just based off of, you know, matchup knowledge alone, I do feel that St. Lawrence has something of an advantage here, which puts the onus on the first two players in particular for St. Joseph's to really, you know, give Bryce more of a chance, maybe get rid of K. Rool a bit sooner than that. Maybe get a stock or two off of the second player, the Pyra Mithra, because the K. Rool is a beast. The K. Rool is a beast.
He is very, very good. As to your question here, though, Hal, I believe SJU, we are just waiting on them to confirm the starters, so we might see a couple different mix-ups on how we go into this, like, continuous game. Because remember, it's BO3, so right now, like, anything can happen. Considering, you know, we could see the comeback to that the DD could be coming all the way to the top, and suddenly, you know, we're looking at third game. But as of right now, we're just waiting on just to see how we can confirm everything else.
Yeah, I think we'll take a short break while SJU and St. Lawrence gets ready for game number 2. Don't go anywhere. Hopefully we see game 3. See if SJU brings it back. We'll be right back.
Real big, job that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the ground on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 wireless?
On his way, sir.
Have you spoke it into existence?
I'm scared.
You mentioned she who shall not be named.
I've been here before. I've watched this game. I've lived it, in fact. I didn't sign up for this, man.
Well, while Rav is going through some NAM flashbacks, let's see how Play My Way handles the men selection over Captain Falcon. Driz on the receiving end of these noodle arms to a degree, and you know, if Play My Way is, you know, knowledgeable and, you know, has a min, I do really like this change from them. It's working out so far.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. All right, my man managed to dodge it out there, but see, just immediate recovery so far. Keeping with good spacing that we know all amendments have to be able to maintain, though. But these cannonballs, man, they have been the death of so many. Wait. Ooh.
Able to get back.
Okay.
I really do like the adaptations we are seeing from Play My Way over on the right side. Was able to jump over Driz. Play My Way is definitely aware that Driz is looking to take these stocks early and is challenging the return to the stage. And not only are they making those adjustments, they're coming away with stock number 1, Rev. Okay.
Sonny, look at that here. A couple of his changes. You see the movement on the board. And look at and my man, like, putting up some serious percentage. Didn't he just respawn back when he's already at 85?
Did you see that moment where Driz was just standing there? He's like, well, what am I supposed to do about this?
You see what I say when you have to accept your fate when you load into these games, man?
I'm seeing it in person right now. And so is Driz. Looks for the back air. That misses. Goes for the remix. Up smash out of shield. Play My Way. Sliding to the other side. But that big boy belly. Dash attack. Picking up stock number 1. That's big.
He's already at 96 though, man. So I'm thinking I Play My Way. If they play the cards right, they should be able to get up a stock advantage right away too, with only minimum amounts of damage though. But Driz wants to make sure that doesn't happen. They want to equalize it, but at 115, a ton they can do. They gotta play this stuff clean.
Two arms, by the way. 2 arms. That meatball came in ready to go. Driz on stock number 3 now. Neutral air actually getting play my way back to the stage. There are worse situations to be in.
I think he's doing okay for now. But you can see why the game was called Arms, Hal. Like you mentioned, is that my man can go one. That's the 1, 2. They might as well be a show with just how much they put. Wait, they get the grab. God. Okay,
that's big. Oh no, Rev.
Yo.
Take a look around, Rev. Behold.
Yo. Okay.
Behold this iteration of reality, because a second, like a little bit of a difference. That dash attack is hitting play my way, and we're looking at a very different game. But instead, able to clash with that, cancels out, saves that stock, and then turns around and gets the forward smash off the arm. They save themselves a whole stock. That is big, man. I'm impressed.
That is extremely clutch, yeah, and now you see why I forego our sensibilities when I load into a game when I play Min, bro. Because, like, just stuff like that, like the stage control, dude, the ability to rack up that percentages with just just consistent effort, too. It's like, all you got to do is just land these 1, 2 jabs, and suddenly you're looking at, bro, wasn't I at 10? Why am I at 75? What happened? It's just, suddenly you would think that you was the Matrix just the way you got red pilled.
I'm impressed though, because it was almost like Play My Way was like, wait, no, last game I played your way. That's not my name. My name's not Play Your Way. It's Play My Way. Like,
I'll wait, bro.
How about I start pressing these buttons? I don't know if they consider themselves a Min main or if they consider themselves a Captain Falcon main, but I can say that the Min in this immediate matchup definitely was more effective. You can see the results yourself. A lot of adjustments. I do think being more aware of when Driz was going off stage to try to keep the aggression on. I definitely saw Play My Way make those adjustments, and that kind of kept his stock alive in more cases than one. Off the right side at the beginning, especially with the clash on the left side, and we're gonna get into this next game. Play My Way. If they're able to keep this same spacing, they might be quite the problem even for Andy's Pyramithra here. See how it goes, Raph.
Actually, but main point being, though, we actually get to see the Pyramithra this time, too. So I'm actually very excited about this. What you last time do some back and forth, you weren't able to, but you loaded on in. The Pyramithra lands the first 2 hits, and suddenly Min, though, just looking to gain a little bit of space on the stage. Say, yo, relax, homie. Let me go ahead and load up my arms first. Then, oh my God, what's happening?
Seeing a bit of a clash of play styles here, where if Mithra is able to get in on Min and gets around like the neutral air, Min has pretty slow attacks. So if any of those miss, Mithra has more than enough speed to really make that hurt. We're seeing Pyre out. We're swinging for fences out here, Rap. The heck?
Oh, yeah, suddenly we're seeing, too, that there's a lot of fire coming out, but none of them are wearing any sort of anti-inflammatory clothing. So suddenly things get a little bit more dangerous right here in the Pokemon Center. Oh! The re-return, too. We thought we had it, but suddenly, now Min might be in a little bit of bad position. Play My Way, though. Gets knocked out. A lot of good percentage being built up by Pyramithra.
Forward smash doesn't connect. Forward tilt. Have to settle for that. Play My Way able to get back to stage without any sort of problem. There's the grab. Back throw. Does that... That does have the kill power. I was wondering if that'd be enough, because they weren't exactly at the ledge. All the same, though, stock number 1 picked up. Play My Way. Bringing a lot of value to the crew so far. Getting work done.
Indeed, and the work continues to be dished out, as we see, because Min right now, yeah, she's the Min Ranger, baby. She's doing A-OK to halfway across the stage is exactly where she knows she deserves to be. And suddenly we'll be looking to be a nice little quick stock to from Pyre. Okay. There we go. And then we get the re-return. But they're all 1-on-1, bro. A couple of good hits. And suddenly, Min went back into it.
140, that's a pretty decent amount of percentage to take on that stock. I'd say Play My Way got their money's worth. Careful getting back to the stage there. We've seen one unlucky SD. Bowtie. That was pretty brazen. Go for that side. Oh!
That's 3 times now. Play My Way has gotten that exact combo. Just like straight grab out up in the air and just the consistent dash shot to the dragon comes out, a little bit fire, and then you're done.
Play Me, he said, y'all gonna turn me back into the old me. Because at the beginning in game 1, he was pretty passive on the stage, on the edge guarding and getting back to the stage. But after getting spiked and whatnot by Driz and getting harassed, yeah, that's gonna be enough. Play My Way played a lot more aggressive on their min, especially on the edge guarding front. He's just like, all right, look, man, if y'all are gonna play like this, gloves are off. But even so, to make it that far, that is a huge change from game number 1. A lot more value had here now. Was able to get entirely through the King K rule, which was such a problem for St. Joseph's in game number 1. To have 2, 6 fresh stocks for the rest of your team and to kind of get that wall out of the way. Bryce has to be sitting in the back leg. All right, let's work for me. I'm good. Let's go. I think we could see game number 3 here from St. Joseph's really stepped it up. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, man. Though, like you mentioned, the Pyrometric was really quite well done, and considering the way they're able to bring it back, suddenly the competition is heating up just a little bit more. Not only because of the after effects of all the fire we saw on stage here now, but nonetheless, as I've followed the cover from my flashbacks and have come to accept the reality that we all live in today, what I am excited for personally is consider this min change, right? So far, we didn't see like too many outward changes across the board, but seeing right now, is SJU gonna really just like get you with the same game plan? Is SLU gonna maybe perhaps like be a little more aggressive? Because like you were mentioning from before, they adapted to the much more front-facing, brazen play style. Like, we're not taking no disrespect. We're here to play, and I'm thinking right now, both sides might be getting a little more aggressive in this next game.
I think that's going to be the order of the day. I'm curious to see what was the second player? Was their name Andy? Oh, Seabass, the second player for St. Joseph's. If they play Byleth via Condios, because Byleth into Pyramithra is pretty rough. So if that's the matchup that we're going to see, that could be a little dicey. Either way. All right, so we're going through the map ban phase right now. In terms of what we've seen in game number 1, Byleth was 3-stocked by the K rule. It's a very different matchup, Byleth versus Pyramithra, but Mithra can very much live in Byleth's face and just get solid combinations. Even if Byleth can get 1 stock, I really like St. Joseph's chance of getting game number 3. For all I know, Seabass might turn into a beast. We saw the game step up for sure with the switch over to Min. So I don't know. The next few stocks to me is going to dictate a lot about how the rest of this is going to go.
110%, because like considering they're both on the second player, they're both on like their second player, but considering one side clearly has the overall advantage to you, it's a Pyramithra. Let's see how much work they can do as we head on in. Is it gonna be the Byleth? No. Okay.
The like savagery from St. Joseph's is going way up. they go from Captain Falcon to Min, and then from Byleth to Roy.
To Roy, brother.
All right.
Okay. I mean, like, you gotta know that swordy on swordy matchup too or not. Before ending. Okay. Suddenly, bro, it's my man seem experienced this overall Roy matchup up against the Pyramithra. He's doing okay. It's like, okay, he's actually playing really well.
Oh no!
I couldn't finish my sentence. He finished it too fast.
Neither could Andy. Good Lord.
Didn't we just like, what's that, 10 seconds?
Load in?
I was about to say, I was like, bro, did we just check the time. Yeah, it's still sunrise in Hawaii, bro. I mean, I'm still like they're still there.
The sunrise. Okay. Well, we're seeing a different side of St. Joseph's right now. That's for sure. The Min Roy changes. It's hard to argue with their level of effectiveness. That's for sure. And just on paper, you know, Roy is very much. Roy is much more of an out of the box character than Byleth. So it's just like if you have decent fundamentals and you land a forward, like. He's an offensive juggernaut in this game. So I'm not at all surprised to see, you know, a player that might have had a harder time finding consistent offense with a more nuanced character like Byleth, and you just get out the sledgehammer that is Roy and just like, okay, I'm going in, I'm swinging. All right, we might not even need the sea brace for game 2 at this rate.
I mean, yeah, consider what we got so far, bro. Yeah, unless my man can 3-stock him, which consider what we saw with Roy so far, it's might not. Yeah, it's looking to be we might go the full distance, which is honestly that's what I wanted. That's what I want to be able to see. Like this change of 2, going back to the word of the day, you know, just the adaptations that we're seeing out of both these teams have been I want to say in the word rambunctious.
I think we definitely saw a bit more rambunctiousness out of St. Joseph's. I think if you ask St. Lawrence's stocks, they would agree. They were going, they were evaporating pretty quick. It's gonna be so. Ness has 6 stocks to go through, 3 very aggressive Roy stocks, and we saw an incredibly competent DDD make their way through the entire team. That's a tall order. The Ness anchor is gonna have to really be clutch if they wanna get through. Otherwise, we're gonna be going to game number 3 here in pretty short order.
Yeah, and considering it's like I don't know about you, man. It's like Ness up against any Swarties, I'm personally not in favor for it because like that Ness personally is in my opinion. It's like I thought most Ness players have a decently bad time if they can't really control their spacing. You know, if my man can't land a single one of them, kid fires, and suddenly my man go kid freeze off the stage.
You are not wrong.
That's personally my opinion.
I think of all the sorties, I do think that Roy could be the best one for Ness to deal with, just because Roy does have a shorter range and needs to be up close to get the strong hitboxes. And that's all the spacing that Ness really needs for their forward air and neutral air to really have a part to play. It's not like they're getting sniped from downtown from like Sephiroth's forward air or something like that. So they're going to be like right in each other's wheelhouses. But every stock is going to really hurt going up against
By the way,
Roy.
Can I just say, bro, the fact that Sephiroth basically plays like min half the time, that's gross. That should not be happening. When you Sword, you have enough range as it is. And now, like, you get to just snipe me from across the stage. But who do you think you are? Why? This is like being able to deal with it anyways, like is a annoying enough as I believe we'll be going through a couple different bands here again, just a small little change up, one might say a mix-up, if you will, if we're using accurate terminology.
Yeah, I think there's some rules being sorted out or gone over and or confirmed before we jump into the next phase of game number 2 here. I'm thinking more about. So you got 3 full stocks of Roy, 3 full stocks of a DDD that's gone through the entire team. You do have this time to. Here's the real challenge. So, in terms of adaptation, in terms of communicating with your team, like, you know, this is this player's tendencies, like this is what they like to do. None of us really saw what the Roy likes to do, because the Roy was really only out for like 25 seconds. Yeah. So Ness is kind of coming in to this just as blind, you know, as if this was brand new. And we saw the value of making adaptations against Drizz's King K rule, So I think there's going to have to be a lot of on-the-fly consideration. I do think with 3 precious stocks left for the Nest player, they're going to have to play it pretty conservatively. Like every hit counts when you know, even if you do get past the Roy, you're only taking the amount of stocks you have left to go up against a DDD that really brought it back, because DDD only had 1 stock going into the Nest game, and that came down to a last stock, and he only SD'd. So this is going to be interesting.
Okay. All right. We got Duck Hunt.
Well, I gotta say, in terms of adaptation, I did not expect Duck Hunt to make an appearance.
I did not either. I didn't think Duck Hunt would have. If you asked you which character was least likely to make an appearance this entire season,
right,
I would have said Duck Hunt personally. No, well, I'm a liar. I would have said Piranha Plant, but you get it.
Hey. I've played a decent amount of Duck Hunt, and my intuition tells me this either goes really well for Duck Hunt and their zoning makes the game incredibly hard for Roy, or Roy gets in and absolutely ragdolls the Duck Hunt. There's very rarely any in between, and so far, Orchard looks to be very confident on the zoning character. I'm liking it.
Yeah, doing really well too. I was gonna say, because considering what we've seen out of the Roy, there was one tendency that we do know of here, Hal, is that my man only knows how to go one direction on his joystick. That's forward. And Duck Hunt too does a wonderful job of stopping that forward momentum right in its tracks. It's back and forth, but considering they just need to look for that kill switch. So just one good hit could get it, but so far the Roy is staying alive for it now. But just I'm beginning to get a little bit worried.
Well, the interesting thing is, like, the neutral game obviously is working out really well for Orchard, but when it comes time to actually take these stocks, Duck Hunt more often than not really needs to get in there and get into Roy's face with like a back air or a smash attack. Not being able to take that stock there off of the whiffed up B, that's big. You would have ideally liked to see that forward smash connect to claim stock number 1. But yeah, I think we're going to see stuff like this where Roy makes it to 1 sip. Oh. Well, you don't want to just eat the can for free. But I do think we're going to see some high percentages on these Roy stocks, just because if you're playing it safe, there aren't too many ranged ways to like really kill as Duck Hunt.
Yeah, it's
outside
really
of the can.
tough. Yeah, like you said, it's gonna be really tough. Yeah, because unless my man can't keep landing these cans though, because like I think Roy's had enough taste of those beans, and he might want to look for something else to put on his toast.
Oh, okay.
Nice
the up air. Up air is a strong kill option for Duck Hunt.
Yeah, Roy yet again doing a pretty decently high percentage so far, but the edge guard too does a good job of getting away from it. Okay, and suddenly we back to the can game, Hal, and okay, he's ate that. No, yeah, that was happening.
Forward tilt claim stock number 1. Orchard still in the driver's seat. Gets the back air, so yeah, that can's gonna come back. Can off the table for the moment.
So far,
Best testing out the shield. Gets the grab. Oh, punish off the neutral. This is there it is. I was like, if he misses these up Bs, Orchard has to be there on the punish. This time it connects.
Yeah, it was like just like you saw, just consistently parts of them frames. You know, like my man was just stuck there too with a sword up in the air. Just has to watch himself die. But for now, yeah, like you mentioned, usual game on both ends are going really well so far, but they're gonna need to build it up a little bit faster if Duck Hunt is to have a chance to up against Roy for now. If SLU wants to continue his dominance, but St. Joseph's, I'm liking a lot of what I'm seeing, and even more so too, because if he can like continue to get past this Roy, maybe there's more waiting in store.
Yeah.
No.
That is
tragic.
mega rough. in the crew battle format. Any SDs? And the moment I saw that up B kind of like get stuck under the stage, I was like, I don't even know if an air dodge is going to be able to get him up there. Either way, still has a stock left to play with. If they are able to take care of Seabass here, they would be doing their team a great service. They'll be able to get some... If Orchard takes this game and gets a stock off of the DDD, their job would have been done. See if they're going to be able to do that.
But I mean, considering what we've seen so far here, it might not even be the DDD. But if Roy right now manages to take this game, then it would be huge right now for St. Lawrence. But the can is in a play. Okay, something as it's being off the table. Right now, Roy looking a little bit more dangerous as they continue. Oh, the percent? No way! No. Okay. We're still fine. We're still fine. 179, 171 to 69. Can blows out. The Duck Hunt is in trouble.
That's a hitbox on back air. Backward aerial.
Wow. And it's like he makes the pose to mock him too at the end to show him
like,
that
yeah,
this is how I hit you, sir.
You're going to the right on the blast zone. You're out.
Yeah.
You're out.
Bro, my man does the fusion hot. That's to be able to show what's up. But all right, like you mentioned, and now we see Duck Hunt come out to play. They can get one stock of the DDD, but considering how they've been playing the spacing game, right, more the neutral game too, I think it'll be really tough to be able to actually land just that kill here on DDD because big boy.
Yeah, it's so funny to see this match evolve because it just seems like once someone crosses a line, the other team just answers back. Like at the very beginning, St. Joe's is like, oh, you're going to run off stage and try to, spike me and whatnot and get me with the neutral air and all that. I'll be ready for you next game. I'm going to switch over to Min Min. And then St. Lawrence is like, oh, you're going to go for these wild picks. You're going to get Min Min out? Well, what if I bring out Duck Hunt? What are you going to do about that? So I'm curious to see if we're going to continue with the DDD. Bryce did so well with it last time. I'm trying to think of the last time I've seen Duck Hunt versus DDD, and I don't think I've ever seen that. That's going to be a weird matchup with the Can and the Gordo. If I did have a character that I felt would do better against Duck Hunt and I'm Bryce, I don't know, man. That's going to be weird.
If we're looking at the food chain here, Hal, is if we're looking at dog versus duck, who wins that? Like, if we're on land, I feel like duck doesn't have a significant advantage. But see, I'm from Canada, and we got these Canadian geese, which are absolute monsters.
They're savages, right?
Yeah. They do not care, sir. They will attack your car and peck out your headlights.
Your car?
Yeah, sir. Yeah. Because the thing is, because they are a protected animal, right? More often than not, what'll happen is I live nearby a pretty decently forested area, and so they'll start making these lines of one going past one another. Of course, as animals cross the road. But if you, let's say, get a little bit too close, if you honk at them, they'll just swarm at you. They'll start pecking at your headlights, and then they will drop a log on your car, like it meant nothing to them. They'll walk away.
Okay. Today I learned Canadian geese are winged honey badgers. I think we're going to take a short break before we get into potentially the last game of the evening between St. Joseph's and St. Lawrence. Don't go anywhere.
Sounds amazing.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 Classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Back to potentially the final game of this best of 3. Orchard does away with stock number 1, stock number 2. And like we were talking about, Rev, if Orchard's able to take even one stock here, I do think that they would be giving their anchor a solid leg up.
Yeah, I don't disagree. We've seen how dangerous this DDD can be, and so far, considering we're starting it off hot, though, like, Duck playing the spacing game beautifully, but we've seen this before here, how the main point has to be that kill switch. If they can land that major mega hit, then they're doing okay, though, but right now, I'd be playing very far away right now if I was Orchard, considering that shield should be just back up right about now. Is okay, building up some good amount of hits for now, so far.
Yeah, one of the things that always intrigued. Oh, I thought they might hit. The
No
can
way.
being a problem. One of the things I really like about the crew battle format is that the dynamic changes so much. Like Orchard knows they only have the 1 stock. Traditionally, at the beginning of a competitive game, both players are perfectly fine with going up and engaging each other in neutral and whatnot. Whereas Orchard's like, no, I'm trying to play keep away from the jump because I need to take at least 1 stock to really help my team out here. So just the difference of objectives is really playing itself out.
Yeah, and considering what we're seeing right now, though, it's I think he may be able to do his team a solid amount of service, but these cans keep landing. Then yeah, it's might not playing my way and might be in for a little bit more trouble, but consistently playing the spacing game is probably gonna get up to 200 because of the way he's playing. But remember, it has to be a quick kill, though. But against DDD, you always have to be afraid of just like one neutral, and suddenly you are off the stage. And that 203, it just can just all be null and void.
This is a very important moment for this match right now. 217% could effectively be wiped away here if Bryce is able to take this stock, because he'll start the next game at 0% again. If you do 217% damage to someone and you're not able to take a stock, he'll take his own. He's not done SD.
Oh, bro,
He barely
Orchard
flopped the
saw
can.
that. Orchard saw that the can was right in the range, and yep, my man was at 109. It's a little bit of the air neutral, and just a wham, you're out of there. But he did his job. He did his job, and I think we can all be happy for that. He got the stock. He fulfilled his duties, and now it's all up to the anchors.
That is such an interesting finish to that game, because I feel the can just happened to be ready to explode. I think if it was a fresher can, it wouldn't have just blown up on him like that. Because I don't think that was an instance where Duck Hunt like hit the B button to trigger the can to go into him. I think he just attacked it and it exploded on him. So that's just unfortunate timing there. But it would have been mega clutch if he somehow kept his stock alive at 217.
Right? Bro, it's like, because like he was getting mad close to them, and like you mentioned, if that can don't go pop, suddenly like he's probably okay, and then like you can probably just like grab a couple more hits onto him, because you saw how close like my man Orchard was getting. He knew he needed to land like one big neutral, like at least like a side B or something, just to be able to get the final hit. And DDD very, very terrifying at them close ranges, so had to play scared. But like you mentioned, my man decided to give him a little bit of a friendly, like, "Oh, fam, I got you." Boom.
It's been such a cool back and forth between these two teams, because you know, considering the dynamics of the last time the two anchors went up against each other, Bryce's DDD only had 1 stock, Ness had 3, and it still came down to final stock. And if Bryce didn't SD, I think they could have taken that game. So to go into this instance now where Bryce has 2 stocks, that gives you a heck of a lot more wiggle room if you're the DDD in this equation. So I'd be a little concerned.
Yeah. And okay, and I believe I'm getting word that there is okay, we are back to a series reset. Oh, this is the last series in here. Yeah, round 1 yet again in this best of 3.
What happened to the NES player? Am I crazy?
That's what I'm wondering, right? You know? Okay. Oh, so the Duck Hunt was the NES player, and then we had the Min.
Huh. Well, they blew
Holy
through those
missing.
stocks way faster than I thought that was the second player. Okay, never mind.
Yo, you right? Yeah, like, I was thinking like this was it. Yeah, we're fine, but okay, okay. You know what? Maybe we might be missing a piece of the puzzle that we're not putting together just yet. But I'm gonna wait for a couple of seconds. Maybe there's something that we're not necessarily getting so far. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, you know it's like what we've seen. That does mean that we are now up to a 1-to-1. We're going the full distance in this BO3. So, hey, we get what we want.
Interesting. Okay. So I would imagine St. Joe's, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Mm-hmm.
We saw a very strong Min. We saw a very tenacious Roy. And Bryce's DDD is a beast. So I wouldn't change anything there.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Driz is going to stick with the K rule. I thought he did just fine with it. But he just got to watch out for those long-range arms. That those arms were eating him alive.
Yo, wait, actually, I just took that in. Like, yeah, but it's like, yeah, in reality, bro, yeah, Min tore them apart so fast. We thought they still had one more person.
I'm trying to remember what happened to the Pyramid. Like the Pyramithra, that must have happened real quick. But here we go. Game number 3. 9 stocks. St. Joseph's, St. Lawrence. And already play my way. It's getting back to business on this.
I'm remembering what happened. The Pyramithra, we remember we lost 2 stocks. The Min and the Roy came in.
Oh, right. The Roy deleted.
Yeah, that's why I think what happened was that was like a reset in that memory, because that didn't really like we didn't take in that was the full match. The round is gone, and but like you mentioned, focusing on the now here, Hal. Min doing exactly what Min does.
Well, my apologies. Battle Seabass came out and hit me with the Men in Black Neuralizer on that Pyramid. He put his sunglasses on and was like, look right here on this board smash.
No match happened here today. You don't remember nothing.
Yeah, it was a weather balloon explosion. Good Lord. And as we're joking around, Driz already down to their last stock. Play my way on this Min. That's a problem.
A problem that needs to be dealt with really quick, because considering, like, my man's only at 57 and...
Oh, no!
Oh, not again, bro! That is the 4th time we've seen him get that. The 4th time. That's 4 stocks. That's a whole character. And then some. Damn.
Good Lord. St. Joseph's out here fashioning themselves with a new set of crocodile leather boots. Smooth 3 stock off of the Min. Losing the last stock at 50%. Unlucky. Unlucky to say the very least. I'm telling you, Play My Way was like, I played your way game number 1. Mm-hmm. It's time to play my way.
My way.
And I don't know, man. I've seen instances like this in the past in competitive Smash where someone plays one character and they do really well with it, and they consider that to be their main character, but then they play another one and do way better, but they still think that's their secondary. Like, no, Play My Way. Newsflash, you're a Min main. If you feel you're a Captain Falcon main, you heard it here first. You're
wrong.
main because
you are lying to yourself. It's
because he went from getting 3-stock to 3-stocking his opponent. You did?
And like I know, like that's the wildest change up, bro. Can you imagine watching like MK Leo versus like Hungry Box, bro? Like, you know, Box is out here playing Villager.
Oh
right?
no.
Suddenly people are like, wait, what's happening? Box is getting, oh, bro, what's going on with this dude's play style? And then suddenly, like, you know, he brings out the puff and you're like, where was this the whole time? What's going on, bro? You're a puff player. What is you doing? And Leo's like, wow, maybe I should just play Mewtwo.
Makes sense. Seems good. Yeah, play my ways out here with the Dragon Ball Z weighted clothes on. He's like he's playing with an extra 100 pounds, and then game number 2 comes around. He's like, he takes the vest off of you, the thud hit the ground. It's like, all right,
bro,
now it's time to play for real.
Also, in another sense, yo, my man got the Rock Lee ankle weights, bro.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Hitting
him with the
he all the way at the
Kai
top,
Jitsu.
like, he all the way at the top, like, I'm ready to play. Bang. Just immediate drop all the way to.
Yeah,
that's why you can't even see him.
He had those wide eyes like Rock Lee. It's like, when'd your eyebrows get so thick, man? Like, goes out serious business.
Can you imagine? You step up on stage, bro. Your opponent takes the 5 drinks some water, turns around, just bush.
Yeah,
like,
he's just Okay. Well,
I'm scared.
Play my way, able to handle the K rule this go round again. That means it'll be Andy up next. We've seen Andy on Pirate Mithra. Did not make a change in game number 2, so I imagine that trend will continue. And suddenly, for such a strong start for St. Lawrence, they find themselves now with their backs against the proverbial wall. They got 3 full stocks to go through on this min to even things up. But I think we're jumping into this game. It's going to be Andy, play my way. Will this trend continue? Because I remember now, play my ways, Min was doing quite well against Andy's Pirate Mithra. So yeah, I'm crazy. I remember now.
Yeah, see, it's like, I'm genuinely convinced we somehow erased this match out of our memory. It happened so fast. We forgot. We must have thought this was the first one. Talking the entire time about Duck Hunt has to do it, bro. Either way. So far though, but Pirate Mithra stepping it up, though, taking the aggression right to the Min, giving her no space at all.
A lesser player would be folding under the pressure, but Andy looks to be more than up to the task. Gets the early lead. Pyra comes out, lands, I believe that was the down air. Can he punish the return to the stage? No. There's the grab. Play my way has been an absolute beast on the edge guarding game. Andy's able to get back on this time.
Yeah, is a nice little shield play too. So gets the dash out of that. Okay, there we go. There's the combo. Probably just like exploding him out. Wait, hold on. Wait, just a reversal. What happened? Wasn't he on the edge of the stage? Bro, play my way. Just keep doing this over and over again. Okay, that. Oh, he's alive. Nice DI.
Yeah, anytime Play My Way gets a back throw, it ain't over. That's what I've learned tonight. Dash attack comes through, roll forward. Not gonna get punished with the meatball, and that was charged up.
Oh, beautiful timing on that hit. And there we go. We back in the neutral game, baby. It's just like nothing even happened.
Don't browse under those platforms for too long, because Andy's like, I will come back swinging. Arms connect though, 52.9 up tilt. Normally that becomes quite the juggle. Play my way able to get out of a sticky situation there.
But still, though, just consistently landing just these 1, 2. Ooh, Edgeguard, they're not going to get the hit this time. They're still going back up on stage. I don't know. It's more dangerous on stage than off stage, Andy. I don't even want to be here, fam. And he's so far out. Oh, the timing.
unlucky. Most times, whenever Mithra has to hit that side B and that's their only recovery option, someone is going to be waiting there with a hitbox. Play my way. Coming through strong. Andy's going to have to work real hard here to try to even things back up. And I guess we'll have to figure out how the rest of the game goes after this commercial
Next
break.
time on the next episode of ECAC, SSBU.
ECACZ.
As now with that though, we're gonna cut it to a short break, and when we come back, we'll have more Smash Bros for y'all. See you in a bit.
Hey, watch your head.
Ain't accept and ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 wireless?
On his way, sir.
Sounds amazing.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head.
Ain't accept and ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy.
All right, everyone, welcome back. Welcome back. We are here. Play My Way was able to get past Andy's Pyra Mithra, so it's all up to Orchard. 3 stocks on the big head boy. 2 stocks left here for Play My Way. Let's see if we even need to see the other teammates of St. Joseph's. This is a glow up, Rev.
Bro, you know what that means? When you left it from there, Play My Way didn't lose a single stock.
Yeah, just lost the one.
Yeah.
So still has 2 to rock with.
Okay. I think he got force pushed off stage. Okay. As I believe we're getting word, he was definitely supposed to lose that stock too. So it's might have miscounted on the overall calculations, but nonetheless, we're still back into it. Close matches back and forth, and there we go. We're down to a 2-1, but that's right now starting it off a little bit hot.
Play My Way, getting back on. PK Fire having a part to play. Forward air connects. Let's see what else he's going to be able to get off of this. PK Orchard out here. Welcome to Elite Smash.
He's unfortunately back and forth. I'm not being able to connect with a ton for now, though, but
no.
The recovery. The timing on that, bro. He got it again. Like you like to say, that was charged up.
2 for flinching. Just playing chicken with the charged up meatball. That's spooky. Forward air that far out. That should do it. Yeah. So Orchard is able to get by, Play My Way, albeit with that SD. That is impactful. But you got to consider, man, this is a whole gauntlet. So what Orchard's going to need to do is go through 3 full stocks of 2 players. It's going to have to go through Seabass's Roy and then Bryce's DDD. And that is... It's no easy task.
Yeah, it's a tough task, man. I mean, I think even some of the best would have trouble doing so, considering you gotta go through that many stocks, that many players. You would have to play perfect Smash, and considering, you know, it's like he's just a nest. He's a small boy that we can hope for the best out of it.
He's a small boy.
He's a small child. I think he's gonna do his darndest, but I think he's a tall task in front of him. And considering Ness is like 4'2", got to look up for that.
I hope he takes this time to really just kind of mentally steel his resolve, because he just has to look at this as one stock at a time. You got to chop down one tree at a time here. If you get stuck looking at the entire forest, it's easy to become overwhelmed. I think if he does just take this one stock at a time, he could do this. I at the very least think he'll be able to make it to the DDD if he plays his cards right. The big thing is Seabass is just so incredibly aggressive on the Roy. Ooh. And that can be a double-edged sword, because now Orchard knows that. Orchard knows that Roy's going to be coming in strong. There's only going to be one stock left. You know, his back's against the wall. Usually, you know, you can use that aggression against someone and kind of turn things around. The first 30 seconds or so is going to give us a lot of insight. But it's a big ask. That is a big, big ask. And you got to think, Rev, if Play My Way didn't attach an anchor to his ankles on that second stock, this conversation might not be happening anyway.
You are right, though. But which, by the way, that would have been a serious feat, bro. Just my man runs through 3 people by himself. Yet again, proving the power of the Min and why this character is absolutely terrifying. As like you said here, Hal, one step at a time, one hit at a time, and 1% at a time is how Orchard's got to take it. Just like how we lost our hair, one more strand at a time.
Now, one thing I'd be curious to know, I don't know the rules that in depth, but I assume Orchard is locked into this Nest pick at this point. Because if I had to take, in an instance like this where I had to go through 6 stocks, I'd rather be on the duck hunt than the Nest. So I would think you'd have to be locked into the character.
Yeah.
Production is confirming that once you select one character, you are in that character's shoes for the duration of the series, which I think is the right call. I was just curious.
Yeah, it's like you said, it just keep things fair and even across the board between these two. But yeah, that's going to be very tough. But for now, though, that's right now playing a solid game 2, building up a lot of nice hits, and it's just consistent fire for the yo-yo. These kid fires, though. Roy right now just cannot deal with it. But can he get the edge guard? No, immediate hit back. Roy right now hasn't been able to do a ton of retaliation, and might be able to get the first stock.
I do think this is an instance where Seabass's aggression is coming back to bite him, because Orchard is doing the side Bs on the stage. So there's a good amount of recovery time if he misses that. Like, if you notice, doing the landing PK fire, the in lag is a lot shorter. So if Seabass just looks out for this PK fire and does a short hop over it, that is a free in, and he just hasn't yet been able to do that.
Unfortunately not, though, because, like, considering what we're seeing here, like you said, it just, my man just can't even get close. But, ooh, okay, I think that would have been the time to punish if he had it. You saw just, man, he had a solid 2 seconds of opportunity, but Orchard played beautifully. Can another second hit. It's at 96, so not too bad right now, but, okay. Oh, and zap up to knockback. Can he get the dunk? No, but play my way. Can't DI.
Orchard might be making some believers out of us here. 96.9, so he can't afford to eat a forward smash. That's for sure. But Seabass not running off stage looking for a fair or anything of that sort. Back air connects on the platform. Seabass drops down. And now I think the gravity of the situation is really starting to hit home for Seabass. He's like, wait, I might get 3-stocked here.
It would be genuinely unfortunate, but considering he at 126, yeah, it's a immediate pop-up too. Can he get there? No, no, and it ends like this.
Goes too low. St. Joseph's able to hang on, and they come away the victors here of week 1 of ECAC Fall 2021. Well played all around. Like, that was actually a lot of fun to watch. Both teams showed measures of dominance. They had the upper hand at different points. It was very back and forth. And nice Ness impersonation there, Rev. I saw.
Thank you. This is how I would clap if I was in Smash and I lost.
So enthused. I'd be mad. Like, I'm not happy. Like, I lost.
I mean, bro, it's like, but bro, have you seen, what was it? Like Donkey Kong and it's like losing animation. He's so happy, like
a little too jazzed. But either way,
yeah.
St. Joseph's, heck of a job. At the beginning of the night, Rav, we talked about, adaptations going to be important. And I do feel that St. Joseph's showed that they were able to do that. And they really came back swinging on that game number 2. But also keep in mind, ECAC, the fall 2021 season, is not just about Smash Ultimate. You'll see Smash on Mondays. But tomorrow, they're going to be featuring Valorant. That'll be at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then Overwatch and Rocket League will be on Wednesday. A lot of action, a lot of collegiate level esports. I'm really excited to see how the season develops, especially on the Smash front after what we've seen tonight. If the matches ahead are anywhere near as entertaining as what we've seen so far, it's going to be a good season. I'm excited, man.
I most definitely is, your amigo. But I gotta say, across the board, it's fantastic stuff. Appreciate you having you on with me, man. And of course, big shout out to Prod Kate's at the back end. Of course, our sponsor Lenovo yet again for making us look good and having screens that we can look at the entire day. Animated adaptation, name of the day, the word of the day. I feel like we got to see it really and truly.
Rav, it's been a pleasure casting with you. This is going to do it for us for tonight. Be back next Monday for the continuance of Smash Brothers Ultimate here for ECAC 2021. Until then, take it easy. Have a good night.
If I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cards is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 wireless?
On his way, sir.
Sounds amazing.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head.
Ain't accept and ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 wireless?
On his way, sir.
Sounds amazing.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.